There's also something to be said for the sort of counterintuitive effects that happen from producing a thing, producing a thought form, manifesting an object, manifesting an idea. Because all of us feel on a certain level that the law of attraction, idealistic scenarios that get painted for us, it's not as simple as I want this and then close my eyes and then it shows up at some point. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. And it's not the opposite of that either. It's not I want this and then in a very systematic, regular fashion you get the exact opposite of what you wanted in an understandable fashion. I think that's what most of us spend a lot of time kind of pondering on, because there isn't a tangible, direct relationship between what we want or what we think we want and what eventually passes through our sensory apparatus, or the body mind. There are loads of ideas on what's actually working as far as manifesting things you want, or things that you, or avoiding things that you don't want, which are essentially the same thing. But nobody's figured it out yet. At all. And we also live in a system of ironies, because we just have forces opposing each other, like the force of thought, the power of thought and imagination is like that, faster than the split second. You can conceive an entire universe in a split second. And then when you want to or wish to manifest something out into this realm, it just becomes strange. It becomes strange. It's easy to conceive of things in hypothetical land, but then to actually create a something that carries along a continuity, that's what's difficult. And that's what everybody gets hung up on, and that's why the continuity and non-tampering with memories would seem to solve that problem, but it probably still doesn't at the same time. To me, the realm makes more sense when perceived as a like an event horizon, like a timeless it's a timeless infinity system, and beginning and end of course have no meaning here, except when arbitrarily imposed upon certain segments of your conscious experience via looking at a clock, or via just chopping it up, like now it's X time and then it's going to be Y time and then I'm going to do such and so in between. That's how you arbitrarily chop up the time field. But when you allow it to sit as it is, then there's no time whatsoever, of course. And that's essentially our resting spot, is releasing the mind's wish to iron fist everything and compel the rest of the surrounding material universe to comply to mind's demands. That's really what we're doing throughout the days. We're wishing to arm wrestle the realm into doing what we want it to. And that becomes tiring because the realm doesn't ever do what we want it to. It follows sort of basic guidelines, but our desires, I think, are too complex to manifest out in a co-created way, because they're too mismatching. And this sort of imbalance also happens when you spend too much time in your head and less time communicating with other people, because the more you're communicating with other people, the more that